Ohio Congressman and ranking member on the House Judiciary Committee, Congressman Jim Jordan. Honored to have you on, sir. What do you make of this border fiasco and the back and forth between the dueling presidents?
Well, I mean, President Trump is leadership and strength, and Joe Biden is weakness and weakness. More weakness, I guess, is probably the way to say. I mean, there's just no other way, and that's in foreign policy, that's on the border. Frankly, that's on any issue you can come up with. I don't know that this Biden administration has done one thing right, but the one thing they've done exceptionally wrong is the border, and it started on day one when Joe Biden made three decisions. He said, I'm going to get rid of the remain in Mexico. We are no longer going to build the wall. And when you get here and we catch you, you will be released. You will not be detained. Those three things fundamentally changed it all. And yet today he goes to, as you pointed out, I think so well, he doesn't go to Eagle Pass where it's all going down, where President Trump is, where we were 6 weeks ago with the Speaker of the House. He doesn't go there. He goes to Brownsville.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Well, Congressman, you actually just subpoenaed DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas over this entire migrant crisis and then the cutting of the razor wire in Texas and a bunch of other things. Look, I get it. He was impeached, but is this guy ever going to be held accountable? I mean, people are dying. 70,000 people a year die of fentanyl poisoning that comes across the border.
Yeah, no, he's pathetic. It's again part of this administration's ridiculous. I mean, part of what defines you as a nation is you actually have a border, which Governor Abbott knows we need to have, which certainly President Trump knows we need to have. Unfortunately, the Biden administration doesn't. Mayorkas he's withheld information from us. We've asked him for all kinds of things. So yeah, we have to resort to subpoenas from time to time to get information we need, data we need to make sure the American people know what's going on. We in Congress know what's going on so we can have a better chance actually fixing it. But yeah, this is one of the many requests and subpoenas, frankly, we've had to send to Secretary Mayorkas.
Yeah. And imagine if they actually started working with you instead of trying to get around everything you guys are trying to help them with. All right, I want to move on to Hunter Biden. You have been hot on this. All right, he claims now that he was high or drunk when he was name-dropping the current president, then the vice president, to Chinese nationals in order to extort them for over $5 million. Congressman, I don't know if I've ever heard something worse than this. Look, this is a guy who lied on a federal drug form. This is national security. Yeah.
This whole process, what we call the money, the business, the brand, all the companies, all the millions of dollars coming in from these foreign entities into those Biden-controlled companies, and then the access that they were selling to, as Devin Archer, Hunter Biden's business partner, told us last summer in his deposition, the access they were selling to the brand, and the brand was Joe Biden. So, yeah, I can't get into details yet. We're going to release the transcript. It's supposed to come out sometime today, but the rules of the House prevent me from talking about specifics in there. But I can tell you this, Carl, that many of the witnesses we've talked to directly contradicted what Hunter Biden told us yesterday. And some of the evidence, of course, that we've gotten contradicts his testimony yesterday. What I do think it did provide us, too, is a kind of a roadmap for when, in fact, we're looking to have a public hearing with Hunter Biden. And we got some, I think, good material and good information for that public hearing. But we're going to release that transcript just as soon as we can, and then we can get into the details, because he told us things that I think are just absolutely not accurate.
Yeah, well, Congressman, you should put that public testimony on pay-per-view. I would pay to see that. Last, before I let you go, that you've got loan repayment checks, $200K, $40K. You have a significant paper trail from CEFC, the Chinese company, through Hunter Biden and Oswaldo, and a variety of other things, shifting money to the Penn Biden Center, where the documents were unsecure. They deleted the visitor logs there. I mean, and Democrats there's no smoking gun. I mean, did they just not have glasses?
Well, I think it's just pure partisanship, and I think part of it's just driven by this. I mean, you know how the left is today. They just, anything that's against President Trump, they're going to be for. Yeah. And so I think that's part of it. And it's, again, I think President Trump was the best, certainly the best president we've had in my lifetime. Actually came into this office and to the presidency and did what he told us he was going to do. But we got a few more things on the Biden issue. Next week, we have a deposition with this Sally Painter, who was the Democrat public relations firm that dealt with this Ukrainian energy company that helped them. And then the week after that, we have Robert Hur, the special counsel, who looked into the whole classified documents issue and how Joe Biden willfully, intentionally, deliberately released and mishandled classified information over decades, over the whole time he was in public office.
Yeah, well, Congressman Jim Jordan, I can't think of a better guy to be on this. We appreciate you joining us tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for all you do.
All right.